Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Saranadela Putri, class 3B. In this video, I will tell my version of Cinderella story. Samantha Montgomery had a wonderful childhood, a well-to-do life, and a family who loved her completely. Until one day, Sam's mother died and began to take away her happiness. But Sam was still careful because his father was still there. Sam's happiness did not last long, as his father married to a widow with 2 children named Fiona. Sam's life changed. His next mother, who was expected to be a substitute for his dead mother, alienated him, especially when Sam's father died. In an earthquake, Sam was alone and down. A few years later, Sam is turning 17 and ready for his final semester. He hopes to get into his dream college at Princeton, and at the same time break away from Fiona and her 2 sisters named Brianna and Gabriella. To save money as well as Princeton entrance fees, Sam works in his own family-owned tavern, which is now fully managed by Fiona. While everyone collects daily profits from the dinner, Fiona often spends money on shopping and even Botox implants here and there. Not at home, not at work. Sam is really under Fiona's pressure. Plus, his high school life is also no less sad. Sam is always laughing stock of the popular student, there led by the ruthless beauty Selby Cummings and the handsome half-dead student Austin Ames, a talk often used as bullies. Sam, who is already immune to it, doesn't think it's a big problem. While at school, his best friend, a kid guy who dreams of becoming an artist named Carter Farrell. Their life in high school is really under the radar. Apart from Carter, Sam also has online friends in the chat application. His online friends name himself Nomad. Their chats are always fun and make their days more colorful. But they have never met. They can only guess which of the 3,000 students in their high school are Norman and Princeton girl, namely Sam's nickname. One time, their high school had a Halloween dance event and they intended to meet with a clue in the middle of the dance floor. They will wear no costume and will only give their respective nickname codes. Both agreed and were very excited. Daddy Sam's plans are a little messy. When his mother allowed her 2 children to go to dance, Sam was asked to work instead. Sam had tried to ask permission, but Fiona still refused. Luckily, there was Carter and one of the senior staff at Sam's tavern named Rhonda, who helped him so he could go to the dance. At the last second, Sam, who doesn't have a costume, borrows a beautiful dress from Rhonda that is matched with a white mask they found at the costume shop. Sam is very beautiful and gets the attention of many people at the party. Even Shelby likes Sam's dress but not the person. Sam becomes a mysterious, beautiful princess. Sam asks Carter to remind himself that it's 12 o'clock at night because he has to get back to the tavern without Fiona finding out that he's out at the party. Carter also activates the alarm on Sam's cell phone, which is placed under his shoe. The party began a talk. At first, it was Austin Ames, the popular boy at school. Sam was shocked and wanted to run away, but thanks to Austin's persuasion, Sam wants to spend time with Austin at the dance together. As for Carter, he managed to the last night with the woman of his dreams, Shelby, because Carter had helped Shelby, who wanted to be disturbed by other men. Thanks to his Zorro robe, so Carter became unknown and Shelby wanted to date him. The night was spent beautifully by Sam and Austin until the alarm finally went off. Sam immediately runs to Carter to return to the tavern and is chased by Austin. He didn't even know who the girl behind the beautiful white mask was. While exiting the building, Sam's cell phone falls on the stairs, and that's Austin's only clue to finding Cinderella. A massive stir at school was started by Austin. Sam wants to admit, but he was too insecure with the situation and the fact that he was Sam, not the Barbie that all men dreamed of. But finally, Sam's identity was revealed when Brianna and Gabriella saw the contents of the chat on the application on behalf of Norman and Presenter Girl. They found out and leaked it at one of the second event in an embarrassing way. Sam was sad, plus his acceptance letter to Princeton was forgot by Fiona. Sam felt it was over. As soon as he was about to give up, he discovered the fact that his father left all his inheritance to him. This made him a little better and eventually led him to fully admit to Austin. He said that Austin was too coward because he was embarrassed and even looked down on Sam. He was even afraid to make a decision. As soon as Sam was about to leave, Austin chased after him and apologized, and they make up.